It's here yet again. It's time to fill out those brackets, people. March Madness is starting up this Thursday.
And the SIU football team faced off with Bradley in a neck-and-neck game. We send it over to Sydney Kessler for more in sports. Sydney?
Thanks, guys. Well, the SIU golf team finished the second round at the Bobby Nicholas Intercollegiate Tournament in a great position. Saluki pitcher Aaron Haug gets recognition for his recent success. And we're going to take a look at today's NFL Pro Day, where players showcase in front of NFL scouts. All that and more coming up.
And now the latest scores and highlights from across the River region. This is Evening Edition Sports.
It was a big day for many Saluki football players as they showcased their talents in front of NFL scouts in Southern Illinois Pro Day. Players performed in various drills and activities at Saluki Stadium. Tight end Michael Pruitt headlined the list of players participating in today's events. Pruitt, who impressed many at February's NFL Combine, looks to impress his stock going into April's NFL Draft. Today's Pro Day also gives players who were not invited to the NFL Combine an opportunity to show scouts what they can provide for an NFL team. One of Southern Illinois' players has been recognized for his performance on the mound. Saluki pitcher Aaron Haug was named Missouri Valley Conference Pitcher of the Week last night. Haug held number 19 Illinois State scoreless for 8 innings while allowing only 7 hits and piling up 6 strikeouts. This is the redshirt senior's first career MVC Pitcher of the Week honor and the first for a Saluki pitcher this season. Haug and the Salukis will return to action tonight with a matchup against UT Martin. And speaking of Southern taking on UT Martin, here's a quick look at the matchup between the two teams. The baseball team goes into Martin, Tennessee with a 3-15 record. Tonight's starting pitcher will be Alex Lasak. Lasak currently has an 0-1 record and a 10.8 ERA. SIU is 29-8 all-time against the Seahawks since 1967, but under Coach Henderson, the team is 5-3. The crack of the bat is scheduled for 5 p.m. The SIU softball team extended their 3-game win streak after defeating Bradley 8-3 yesterday afternoon. The Salukis kicked off the conference play with a 3-game sweep of the Braves behind the arm of Katie Brelson, who won all 3 games in the series. The offense made sure to take care of their pitcher with 3 early runs in the first inning, including an RBI double from Brooke Womack.
Play very good defense, very sound fundamentals. You need to pitch well because teams can come back. So you do need to be able to close the door, and I thought Katie did a phenomenal job.
After the win, the Salukis are now 8-10-1 and will face St. Louis tomorrow at Charlotte West Stadium in Carbondale. After 2 rounds at the Bobby Nicholas Intercollegiate Tournament, the men's golf team is sitting pretty at first place. If the team is still in first place at the end of today's final round, they will claim their first tournament title in nearly 2 years. SU's key to their success was solid scoring from all 5 golfers. In 9 of 10 individual rounds, Saluki golfers shot par or better. Drew Navarro has been on fire for Southern as he leads at 4 under par and recorded 11 birdies through 36 holes. Notable and solid performances were also recorded by Steven Solchek, Wade Thompson, and Brady Brown. The final round began 15 minutes ago. Tune in tomorrow for the full update. The famous March Madness tournament is right around the corner. But before this could happen, there had to be Arch Madness with an A. The last time I was here, I told you that I would have a full coverage of the event, and now we do. So if you missed the tournament, here's a quick recap of the action.
The NCAA Tournament March Madness begins this Thursday, but for SIU, the basketball season ended last Friday. The men fell in the second round of the Missouri Valley Tournament Arch Madness, and even though it was a disappointing loss, Coach Hinson is still proud.
And I'll tell you, our guys, they gave us everything that we asked them to do, and the best part of that is the glimpse, because when you start 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores against the number 8th team in the country, you definitely want a glimpse of your future and how it's going to be, and what I saw today was encouraging.
The first leg of the tournament began on Thursday with the men taking on the Missouri State Bears. The entire game was neck and neck, but the Dogs went on to take the lead and win 55-48. With this win, the Dogs moved on to play number 1 in the conference and number 8 in the nation, Wichita State. With the Dogs leading in the first half but falling towards the end, Coach Hinson talked a little bit about what happened between the halves.
We're complaining about the officiating, We're pointing fingers at each other. We're not cutting. We're not doing. He's not trying to get. I mean, all that stuff just kind of came back, and in the second half we took care of it, and consequently we played better.
However, that good play was enough as the Shockers went on to win 56-45. After the game, top shooter of the night, Jalen Pendleton, commented on what he sees for the future of the team.
I mean, I think our future pretty bright. Guys like Jordan, Caroline, and Deion Lavender, those guys can play basketball. I just think with all of us coming back next year, we can make a big run.
For River Region Evening Edition Sports, I'm Sydney Kessler.
March Madness begins this Thursday, and if you haven't filled out your bracket yet, you should. The bracket is broken up into North, South, East, and West, and this is what it looks like. And many people have different strategies on how to put theirs together. Some base it off statistics, others team colors, and some even always go for the underdog. However, one thing that can be agreed on is that it's all luck. So good luck to everyone, and make sure to fill out your bracket before the first game on Thursday night.
Which strategies of those do you follow?
I mean, as much as I love colors, I like to go more statistics, and I think with that I have Kentucky winning it all. So, I don't know, have a couple bucks down.
Pretty safe pick.
Yeah.
They're good.
They're pretty good, so we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited about it.
All right, thank you, Sydney.
Thanks, Ed.